Hey, how's it going? It's Joe. I'm down in Pattaya. It's almost 5 p.m. I'm standing on Beach Road right in front of the Central Festival Mall. These are the different bot buses looking for customers, racing up the one-way beach road. If you went, I don't know the exact distance, less than a kilometer down the way, you would hit Walking Street. Over here to the right, I don't know if it's kind of a little bit hazy if you can make out the Pattaya City, whatever you call it, banner or sign, right kind of below that in the area. And forgive me, I think it's the Bali High Pier. I said it in another video. Bali High is a restaurant in San Diego, so maybe I'm confusing the two words. It's something close to the Bali High Pier. I know I've caught dive boats out of there in the past, but Walking Street is off in this direction. Right, well, no, it's hidden behind that building, but off in that direction, well, right on the other side of the mall is Second Road. So on Second Road, off in that direction, you would find Soy Diana, which takes you up to LK Metro. And then this is Beach Road. Then the next road is Second Road. And the other road on the other side of Second Road is Soy Bacau. Those are the main three you're probably going to run around as a tourist, as a visitor. So head up, get on this one-way road on a bot bus, and it'll go all the way to the down to the end by Walking Street. Get off there if you'd like, or stay on it, and it'll go left, and oftentimes it'll then come up Second Road. So they just go in a big gigantic circle. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a Pattaya expert. If no, when it gets down to Walking Street, it doesn't turn up Second, it goes all the way to Bacau. I'm not sure. I don't think so, because these are one-way roads. So it goes down this road, makes a turn, comes up the one-way Second Road, probably goes all the way down there, and then comes up the one-way Soy Bacau. But again, not an expert on this. I do know it's 10 baht. Quick peek at the beach area. These aren't public chairs. So I'm sure that it's super affordable, but just don't plop yourself down in one of those chairs thinking it's free. At the very least, somebody's going to come over and try to sell you drinks and food, and I don't know. You either rent the chair or you buy the food. It's not free. Let's just put it that way. So don't be super put off if somebody asks you to get up and leave if you're not spending any money. Looks like he has some nice clams. Now there are people swimming in the water. I probably wouldn't swim in this bit of water. It's not the cleanest, and there's a lot of well, it's not clean for a bunch of reasons, but there's a lot of boat traffic, jet ski traffic, and some of these like longtail boats, they're spewing out a bunch of junk into the water. I probably wouldn't swim in this water. If you want to do some swimming, well, this is I'll call it a dedicated swim area. You're at least able to swim without being worried about hitting by a jet ski. But I would go off in where those three towers are, off in that way towards Jomtien, and it's just much cleaner. Although they've did a really good job of improving the beach and water area. I mean, this whole sand, I think, has been brought in. I still see some tractors or heavy equipment down the way. They're doing a nice job of at least making sure it's a nice sandy beach. We'll put it that way. As far as the water, I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to do it, and I've swam in some pretty funky water in different parts of the world, but there's just too many better choices a short distance from here. And right near Festival Mall is the Pattaya City Police Station. If you have any kind of trouble, and I mean, I've been coming over here, I don't know for how long, I've never had any trouble. If you're any type of a reasonable person, you're not going to have any problems. But in the rare case you do, head over to the police station here. If it's, let's say, somebody ripped you off in a bar, you clearly, and I'm just making all this up, you know you should owe about 500 baht and they charge you 5,000 baht. Extreme crazy example. But I would say I don't think that's correct. You know, I would probably pay my bill. Forget about 5,000. Let's say you owe 500 and they charge you 1,500. I would probably personally just pay my bill and never go back into that bar. But if you have some kind of issue, they took your phone or something, and don't get into a crazy argument. You're going to lose that argument. Come over here to the police station, and they have what's called the tourist police. It's a bunch of volunteers. They speak Thai and English. They're Australians, Americans, Canadians, guys from the UK, just giving back to society, doing a little volunteer work, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if they get paid or not. I don't think so, but I don't know. But these different tourist police, let them get involved with arguing your case. Now, oftentimes they might tell you, hey, you are an American in Thailand, you're gonna lose this battle, and that's that. That might be the answer, but it's not gonna be worth getting in a yelling and screaming match in a bar or business. Just don't do it. And you'll find these different little complexes, I'll call them beer gardens. Within this one area it looks like 6 different bars: the Mirror Bar, the Red Cat, the Dragon, tattoo shop, Duke's, I think, and I can't read the others. We Are the World Bar. So within this structure are a bunch of little mini bars. And I'll touch briefly, you'll see all these motorbikes. Most of these are people that live in the area. As a visitor, I wouldn't come over here and rent a motorbike. There's just no need. There's just one baht bus after another for 10 baht. It's cheap to rent the motorbike, but on the very, very slim chance you get in an accident or the bike gets ripped off, it's going to be a major hassle. I get it. I've rented bikes on the islands, Koh Samui and all. There's no baht bus. It's harder to get around. But here, there's just no reason. I wouldn't do it. And you can see that 24 hours Burger King. I don't know what the exact closing hours are here in town, and I don't think anybody really cares. If they're supposed to close at 2 in the morning, you can come down this street at 4 in the morning and a lot of places will still be open. It more depends on whether there are customers in there. They don't stay open 24 hours if at 4 or 5 in the morning there's one guy sitting at the bar. Now, if there's 20 people sitting at the bar, yeah, that place will be open. So this is looking up Soi 8 off of Beach Road, and you can see it's just one bar after another on the beach, and then going up the way, all the way to Second Road, it looks like there's another 20 bars. But this is looking up 7. Again, I see Black Angel's Bar, just on and on. Places to eat. Here's the Kamikaze Steak and Cafe. And here's Miss Mojito. And on the corner up here is the Cafe La Playa. Isai Food and Drinks next to a tattoo place. Tailor shops, different guys waiting out front to pull you in, make you a suit. I see a jacket, pants, shirt, and tie for 99 US. Pretty much from Miss Mojito all the way down to Walking Street, which is as far as you can see. That'd be Walking Street. It's just solid bars, different side soys that go up to the next street, which is Second Road. Then there's more bars that go further back. But this whole area, just tons and tons of different places to grab a beer. Here's the Faded Barbershop, 350 baht for a haircut. I'm sure you can get a haircut for 60 baht in different parts of town. This is probably a more high end. You're really wanting them to spend an hour on that beard and haircut. 350, not bad. And here's the Pattaya Beach Hotel and Resort. And this is interesting. I didn't know they had the hop-on, hop-off red bus around town. Huh. Yeah, sightseeing Pattaya. I'm sure it's 20 bucks US. Maybe it's a little less. They have it in Bangkok. They have it in cities all over the world, but that will be an option. Jump off at all the hot spots around town. Me, I'd rather pay 10 baht for each ride on the baht bus, but I halfway know where I'm going, even if I don't know what the street is called. I at least know the direction I need to head. Yeah, and everything looks nice, and you'll have to forgive me if I already mentioned it in this video. I'm out walking for 3-4 hours, and I try to make 3-4 videos at a whack. Sometimes I get confused what I said in which video, but I brought up either in this one or the other one, be careful renting the jet skis, or if you want to hire a boat, whatever, to take you out and drag you around on one of those banana things. Try to do all that through the hotel or learn from your local bartender. They'll know where to send you. They might even make the call. Hey, you know, I'm sending over a couple of my good customers, take care of them. In the very, very rare instance you get ripped off, it's going to be just walking up cold to one of these guys on the beach and, hey, I want to rent a jet ski. I'm not saying everybody's going to give you trouble, but that 10% that will, that can possibly be avoided when he knows Pete, the bartender who's lived here for 20 years, sent you over. Yeah, he's not going to send you a bad guy to begin with, but that will just eliminate most problems, in my opinion. And of course, if you don't drink, it doesn't have to be a bartender. It can be the person at the hotel. I just kind of get to know the guys. I'm hanging out in their establishment. I get to know them, and I might go back in a couple of bars tonight. I haven't been in 6 months, and they'll welcome me like I'm an old friend. It's good to know people that live locally, let's just put it that way. But the folks at the hotel, yeah, they can certainly point you in the direction of a really good establishment. Just don't walk up and do it cold. Use the resources that are available. Not far from the Central Mall, Central Festival, is the Hard Rock Hotel, and that's the Hard Rock Cafe. It's gonna come at a little higher price, but you might be able to get a beautiful room in there on a Tuesday, Wednesday, 150 bucks or less. Yeah, go first class once in a while. Myself, I like a nice hotel room, but $40 hotel room suits my needs most of the time. Beautiful evening, going on 5:30 now, I believe. And this is right across from the Hard Rock. There's the Twin Palms Resort. Looks a little smaller, which may equal cheaper. So just getting our boundaries. If you're totally new, and I apologize to guys that have visited here a dozen times. Hey, we were all here for the first time at some point. So if you're watching this video and you've never been here, get in our boundaries. Again, off in this direction at the very end will be Walking Street. Over here, I'm calling it Bali Hai Pier. I might be wrong. On the other side where you see those three buildings, that's roughly the direction of Jam Tien Beach, another beautiful area, real popular with expats. As we come back up, well, this beach road is one way, but as we come back up Beach Road, off to the left, maybe 2 streets over, will be LK Metro, a very popular bar area. As you come up from LK Metro on Soy Bacau, off in this direction, will be the super popular Tree Town area. There are all kinds of little soy pothole and all kinds of, there's a million other little areas. I'm just giving you the big, huge ones. If you're coming over here and heading to Bangkok and you want to come over here, yet you think Pattaya might be a little too crazy, come check it out. It will be crazy, but if it's too much for you, don't prepay for a hotel here for 2 weeks. Just pay for 2 nights, come over, check it out. You can always, if you love it, stay. But if you like things a little bit more mellow, Jam Tien's probably the way to go. There are a ton of beach bars right on the water, just like I'm showing you here, except it's a much more mellow vibe over there. And these restaurants will fill up as the sun's going down. Everybody heads out. This is the Moom Thai restaurant and seafood. You can, of course, get some great seafood anywhere in Thailand, but especially at the beach. And next is the Toscana Pizzeria. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunset. Here's the D Beach restaurant. Another hotel. I see a Cafe Amazon. That's just like a Starbucks. It's a little bit more, a little bit cheaper from what I'm told. I'm not a coffee guy. There are all kinds of places to worship anywhere around Thailand. And I'm no expert on infrastructure, but I'm going to assume that this large pump is going into the gutter. and it's going right into the water where you may or may not want to swim. I'll just leave that up to you. I might have mentioned it in the other video, but if I didn't mention it in this video, I said I probably wouldn't swim in this water. I would go over there where those 3 towers are. That's Jomtien area, and a little bit cleaner options. I've been on this Soi 6 dozens and dozens of times over the year. It's closer than I thought. Yeah, that's the Hard Rock, and we've walked up here, Soi 6. And so Soi 7 and the DJ bar would be right over here. When I come hang out with buddies on Soi 6, I always jump on the bot bus over on Soi Bacau? No, on 2nd Road. I come up the bot bus on 2nd Road and get off on the other side of Soi 6. When I leave, I always stay off in the other direction. I then walk up Soi 6 and get on the bot bus going down. And all kinds of food options up in this Soi 6 area. It just keeps going down the way. There's a place called the Beachfront Hotel. Walking past Soi 6, here's the McDonald's with the sexy beach bar on top, Sexy Bay Beach Bar. And right on the corner of Soi 5 is the Tops Daily. They used to be all family marts, kind of like a 7-Eleven. Family Mart was. Tops, the grocery store, took them all over and made them these small Tops Dailies. There's Spicy Twist, a taste of home Indian and Thai cuisine. Coming up on Soi 3. And I like that hotel with the lighthouse. The hotel itself is shaped like a boat. I don't know if it's the Holiday Lodge. I'm looking at the signs here. I'm not sure which one it is, but right out front is Fat Coco's restaurant. And getting our boundaries, you can barely see the traffic at the very end, and that would be 2nd Road. And right across from that beautiful view is the Sandalay next to the Holiday Inn. Looks like a nice property. And this is the Red Steps restaurant. It looks closed up, but the Moon Cafe and Restaurant, well, actually it says it's on the rooftop, 3F. Yeah, the Moon. So you take that glass elevator to the top, I'd imagine. And right, it's below that Moon Cafe. I can't read that. Does it say Markland Village? It says they have a teddy bear museum. Okay. But that certainly looks like a pretty fancy hostel where that guy's sitting. You'll see a lot of these fancy buses. That one looked like Chinese or Korean folk. They come in from oftentimes Bangkok on different tour packages. And there's the Green Tree restaurant, I assume. It's got a green tree in the middle of it. And not far from where I'm standing here on Beach Road, I see a Mercure Hotel. Oftentimes that's an affordable place to stay. And right at the base of the Holiday Inn, here's Gulliver's. Somebody was asking me in the comments about the Gulliver's on Soi 5 in Bangkok in the Nanai area. They read it's up for sale. I walked by, it appeared to have been closed in the middle of the day. So I'm not sure what's going on. This Gulliver's, it's all lit up. I don't see any customers. But yeah, I don't see any customers, but it sure looks like they're open for business. This is really the only Gulliver's I've hung out in. I think the one in Bangkok maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, they got an open sign in the window. So hopefully that Gulliver's in Bangkok on Soi 5 will come back to life. Yeah, somebody just opened the door. And there goes the traffic police. You'll oftentimes find helmet checkpoints or driver's license checkpoints on this beach road. The police station's just down by Central Festival Mall. So just be aware, it's not worth it with all the bot buses and all, especially if you're going to be over here partying and drinking. Yeah, if you live over here, you just make your own decisions, but just coming over here to visit, use the bot buses. It's just so much easier. And there goes another large tour bus. Oftentimes you'll see them walking down the middle of Walking Street, following the leader with a megaphone and a big flag. And that is the beautiful Holiday Inn, the not Holiday Inn Express, but the main Holiday Inn. I believe the entrance is more on Second Road, and it continues all the way over here to Beach Road, and the Amari right next door. That guy's hitting every gutter there is. And at the base of the Holiday Inn, I'm trying to look at the sign across the way. I see Havana. And then over here, there's the Prego, which I assume is at the Amari. Monday through Sunday, Thai baht, $499 for breakfast with a view. And here's the grounds of the Amari. Looks very nice. Those rooms look huge. And I'm sure those are the suites, the most expensive rooms in the hotel, facing out onto the beautiful view. And we're getting down towards the end of Beach Road. And earlier in the video, probably an error, I said they come off of Second around the Dolphin roundabout. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not positive if the Dolphin roundabout is here to the right. It might be. I know they come up Second Road and then come down Beach Road at some point. Once again, you'll have to forgive me. I'm just I'm going by very, very rough knowledge. Even over here in Thailand, you're gonna find metal detector guy on the beach. Looks like some fishermen have their boats ready to go. I am gonna walk around the corner and see if I find the Dolphin roundabout. From what little I remember, the Dolphin roundabout was kind of up here towards the new Terminal 21 mall, but I'm not positive. I might have to make this right turn and walk for another mile before I get to the mall. We'll find out. And I'm gonna walk up here and take a right. Somewhere over here I'll be able to find Second Road. Even though it's a one-way road coming this way, I'm gonna walk in the opposite direction. But I'm assuming this is the beginning of Beach Road. If it goes over here or there's a break in the action, I don't know. This is the quote-unquote main beach road in Pattaya when you're asking about it. Let's say it starts here, there's the Holiday Inn, goes all the way down, kind of wraps off that way, and way, way off in the distance where you see the lights end will be Walking Street. Where you see that building with the lights, that is a whole other very huge part. Here comes another YouTuber. We're passing each other in the night. When you get off the bus station there in Pattaya, over by bringing the bus from Bangkok, there's a whole other huge section of different bars and restaurants that I know really little about. I would say they're more in the Sukhumvit area. And Sukhumvit does start there in Bangkok and continues across most of Thailand. And that's sure a fancy looking building. I'm not walking all the way over there, but what a beautiful property. I know off in this direction somewhere, unless I'm twisted around, I don't think I am. That is the direction of the bus station. You'll also find the Bangkok Hospital, or a branch thereof. You'll find them all over town, or all over the country. But a beautiful private facility. And here's the OZO Hotel. Right on the bot bus line, you can see the second you walk out of your hotel, you'll have to wait about 5 seconds to jump on the next bot bus. Okay, so I finally got something right. That is the Dolphin roundabout. The bot buses are coming around the corner off of Second Road, and it looks like they're doing what... I was gonna say it looks like they're doing what they do to get to Jomtien. See, I don't know why these folks are sitting waiting on these bot buses here. I assumed the one bot bus pulled up here and said, okay, get out, get on that one now. But no, maybe that's a group of people and they're all going to a certain restaurant. You can hire a bot bus for your group, but no sense in jumping in one of those that's parked. Just get on one that's moving. Oh, and that says it's the Space Pattaya, that big beautiful building. But I might be wrong on the bot buses. We'll see if this one keeps moving. So he's coming around from 2nd Street. He's now heading on to Beach Road. Yeah, he's still going. He's not saying, okay, get out and fill up these now. So I don't know why those people are sitting there waiting. Probably they just jumped in a parked bot bus and he's like, okay, I'll go when there's 15 people stuffed in here. But right here, I could just flag this guy down, jump in, and be on my way down Beach Road. Just go down the way, make a left, and we're on Beach Road. See this guy, white people are getting in this parked one. Well, he's going to take off now. It's full, but that bot bus with one person in it, it's already moving. And this is the Dolphin roundabout, and I was correct. That's the newish 2, 3, 4-year-old Terminal 21 mall. Beautiful mall, just like the one in Bangkok. It's Terminal 1 Pattaya with whatever that is. Looks like an A320 on a stick there in the parking lot. The Grand Center Point Space. I like that building, or I like the lights anyhow. I'm colorblind. I can see colors, but sometimes I mess them up. It looks purplish to me, but it's nice. And yeah, I was in that Terminal 21 shortly after it opened a year and a half ago. So it's a newer mall. Nice food court, movie theaters, the works. And getting our boundaries, and it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm going to shut it down soon. What we just did coming the other way, this is now second road. So if we walk up, not even 500 feet on the right, will be Soi 6, Soi 7, continuing all the way down. You can walk all the way towards Walking Street. The only problem with walking in this direction, well, I was going to say, is the bot buses are going the other way, but I can jump on any one of these bot buses, which I just might if it starts really pouring. They're going to turn down Beach Road and get me back up towards the direction of my hotel. And from here, Soi Buakhao will be on the other side there of that Grand Center Point. Yeah, that Terminal 21 is a beautiful building. It has those express elevators, just like the one in, or escalators, just like the one in Bangkok. And I kind of got that wrong too. The Grand Center Point, Pattaya, it's right here next to the mall, but I am correct that that way would be Soi Buakhao. And now that I'm looking at it sideways, maybe it's a 737? Can't really tell. There's the Holiday Inn and the Amari off in the distance. We walked over here to the end of Beach Road, past the Ozo Hotel. Popped out at the Dolphin roundabout near the Terminal 21. And now I'm walking up second road. Right across from Terminal 21, this is what, Thai Marsh or Marche? I'm assuming it's a Ladyboy review. Up in this area are a lot of big cabaret theaters. And yeah, I mean, they're worth a look. They're almost like a big Vegas show in these fancy theaters. Yeah, look at that fancy theater. It's a Ladyboy cabaret. At least I'm assuming it is. Looks like they have a shooting range tucked back there. And this is looking up second. No shortage of massage places on the left. I see maybe 10 of them in a row. And this looks like a cool little side soi. And not far from the Terminal 21, you can see it there off on the right, is Pattaya's Chinatown. Mainly a bunch of restaurants. And I think I've only been in there. It's not a huge area, but I'll bet you can get some delicious Chinese food in there. And once you know what you're doing, I've walked through a lot of these streets by accident and I don't even know what I'm doing. But off of this second road, I'm sure if you were to cut up this side soi, well, that's not a side soi, that's a main street, you're gonna hit Soi Buakhao. But there's also different areas. I think it's called like Soi Made in Thailand up the way. It's a series of bars. You walk through, check out all those little bars, then you pop out on Soi Buakhao. Again, I'm not a Pattaya local at all. I'm just winging it. Currency exchange, tattoo places, more Indian food. Other Chinese type businesses, as you'd suspect. Try not to get hit here. I'm not sure what soi this is. Oh, no sign. Coming up to the Central Marina, Big C Shopping Center and SF Cinema movies. And I just saw this sign that says it's Pattaya Soi 2. And this is Soi 2 on the other side. It looks like all these cars are turning to get down to Beach Road down the way, rather than going all the way to the Dolphin roundabout. The Siam Design Hotel. And across from Central Marina, you'll find Honey 2. Enough said. This is looking down Soi 3 towards Beach Road. Not far from Terminal 21, the Red Planet hotels. They're oftentimes affordable. Check that out on Agoda. Triangle Supper Club. And I'm 100% positive that's a Ladyboy review. And there's a bunch of tour buses waiting for their customers in the morning. Travel agencies, tattoo. Right across from the Triangle is a little hospital tucked in between 2nd and Beach Road. Also next to that is the 4C Bar Beer. I think there's a couple in there. The RUT bar as well. And here's the Alcazar, which I'm assuming is a hotel, kind of hidden in the trees. And up on the right here where you see all those lights, I believe that is the, and I'm just going by memory, the 747 food area. Right next to Soi 6 on the 2nd Road exit is this killer night market. The lights just went half dead, but the power will kick back on here in a minute, and they have a 747 in the parking lot. Yeah, I'm waiting for the lights to come on. Technical difficulties here, but you get the picture. 747. Nice night market. You can get a cocktail. And right, this string of 4-story buildings, that is Soi 6. Yeah, they just lost power over here for some reason. That's all right, they'll get it going. But here is the real 747. Without its engines, but it has its wings. And get yourself some crocodile. Runway street food, that's what it's called. And that's Soi 6. Right across the way is the Bella Italia. And that's just a quick peek down probably the craziest street in Thailand, much less Pattaya. Soi 6. Here's the beach, which we actually saw over on the Beach Road side. Now we should be coming up to Soi 7 on the right, well, right and left, but on the right will be Nick's DJ bar. Another seafood place, and we're coming up to the Hard Rock. And I've heard good things in different YouTube videos about the shack. Burgers, steaks, breakfast. I've walked quite a ways since the Hard Rock, just a whole bunch of nothing for a good, I don't know what that was, 2,000 feet. I'm up at Pattaya Memorial Hospital, and I stayed in a hotel right next to the hospital once, so if memory serves me, Soi 7 is just up to the right, and that's where you'll find Nick's bars. And there's a sign for his new hotel, the A7 Hotel. He's got the A7 DJ bar, and I forget the name of the other bar. I'll put a link in my video description to his channel, but even on the bot bus, you can see, make Soi 7 great again. Oh, hedonism, and the A7 DJ bar on hookup corner. So maybe he has 3 bars, I'm not positive. Yeah, all the girls are sitting out front, but this is Soi 7. There's the A7 Hotel, and directly across is hedonism, right next to the A7 DJ bar. And I guess this is his bar too, I'm not positive. On the wall here it says the NDTVI Legends Cocktail Bar. So thank you so much for watching. I'm out of steam here. Good long walk around Pattaya today, and I appreciate you following along. Consider subscribing to my little channel. I'm based in Bangkok, so most of my videos are around there, but I'll be going throughout Thailand, different parts of Southeast Asia. Maybe hit that subscribe button, and have a great evening.